Well, all right, guys. Well, if you watched my how to attach weather stripping to the C3 convertible deck lid, you know that I had mounted this all the way up. Let me get the camera all the way up here. It actually turns out that you want it here. You want it here. And why is that? You'd think, well, that's not much of a difference. Why wouldn't you want it to go to the end? And that is because when it comes down here, if it's all the way up, it comes up into this space right here. And then there's yet to be something mounted here. And you can see this is not flat at all. And this is basically a flat surface here. So if you put it here where it's supposed to be, what happens is then it comes up and it ends about like there. Now, I don't know why it's like this. It seems a little odd, but you know, there's something that goes here, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what I'm doing is, because I just put this on like 2 days ago, it was pretty easy. And actually I want to say that it was surprisingly easy and maybe disturbingly easy to peel away. So what I'm doing right now is I've coated this with some Goo Gone. I bought some brand new Goo Gone because my Goo Gone is pretty gone. I don't know how gooey it is, but it's very old. So I got some fresh Goo Gone. Some fresh Goo Gone. Ask for that at your market. Do you guys have any fresh Goo Gone? And I'm gonna see if I can get all this off, and you know, eventually I will. I'll probably have to repaint some of this. But the question here that I want to answer for you all is, will the Goo Gone take off the adhesive, which I think it will, because I think it already is. You see? There we go. I'm gonna let this sit a little longer though. That's part A. Part B is, will it damage the paint? Hopefully not, but you know what, if it does damage the paint a little up in here, it's not a big deal. I'll just paint it again a little bit, because that's nothing here is going to be showing most of the time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let this sit for a while and I'll report back to you. Okay guys, here's what we're looking at. I got it all cleaned up, and the reason it looks very clean is because I just did touch-up paint all in here, because actually it did remove some of the paint. So this is just got touch-up, and I went down the edge here. I went and touched up some other stuff, like over here. Can't even see that had some chips on. Oops, I missed a spot. Well, it'll all get done. And then I cleaned this up. I did end up, so I used the Goo Gone, and that worked pretty well. And then, oh, I can see, yeah, this is an issue. Well, it's not going to be an issue because I don't need it on the side. And then I just cleaned it with lacquer thinner. Yeah, the Goo Gone, it's interesting. I can feel like this is a little bit like porous, and because I cleaned this off, and now you can kind of see the Goo Gone seeping out. So just keep that in mind. I didn't get any on this part. So this, once this paint dries up here, it's going to go more like that. So and then I decided to give this stuff a try because it's Gorilla. I like Gorilla products. It's basically their contact adhesive, and it's clear. So we'll see how this works. That's basically it for now. Just waiting for the paint to dry, and then we'll get these things adhesed. Okay guys, we're almost out of sunlight here. It's the end of the day, but here's the finished product. Both sides look good. And let me just show you where this lines up now. So you see there's just a little gap there. And when you close it, it's gonna line up. You can see here. You see where that lines up now? So instead of being right on top of this, right, it's gonna just seal right there, which I guess is what it's supposed to do. So I'm just gonna close it and leave it for the night just to get that seal, but you see here, it's back in there where it's supposed to be. All right, that's it. See you later.